Oh, welcome everyone to your very own Baiju 628 channel. I'm your teacher, your mentor, Saurabh. And today we are here to learn about some natural phenomena, and that is earthquakes. It's the part 2 of some natural phenomena. Whew, earthquakes are scary, right? Hello, good evening everyone. Good evening. How are you? Are you ready to learn about some natural phenomena? Areva, nice to meet you too. An earthquake, yes, you're right. Oh, thank you, Keshav. Oh no, Krishnendu. See, I'll tell you, when there are a lot of kids, no, it becomes very difficult to pick one. So that's why. Okay, don't be hurt, bacha. I'm good, people. Hello, Shruti, Chandra, subjective opinion. Oh, sorry, Aryan, Marshmallow, Ganesh, Srishti, Dipashri, the Cap Girl, Rudransh, Priyanka, Harsimran, Neelam, Anshika, Gun, Zulfikar, Krishnendu. I know. Arey, it's okay. When you post it multiple times, chat was moving so fast, it was difficult to read. That's why. I'm good. Neelam, Deepashri, Abid, Sarita, Manaswi, hello. Yes. Oh, sorry, it's Sonal. We'll have Menti for this? No. Today I'll tell you. Today this is the part 2 of some natural phenomena, and today we'll clear everything about earthquakes. See, whatever we know about earthquakes, we know from news, right? Or you might have experienced a slight earthquake, because earthquakes are very scary, right? Tell me, has anyone experienced an earthquake before? And touch wood, I would say. Be happy if you haven't experienced a major one. Minor ones we have seen sometimes in Delhi. Recently in Manipur it came 4.4. Yes? Badhiya, kya hal chal? Many times. Really? Not yet. No, yes. Yeah, Krishnendu, it's okay. Don't worry, bacha. You can tell me in the comment section. We'll have a look. Pakka. Alright. Not yet, na? Yes. Minor magnitude. Hare Krishna, buck up, cheer up. It's okay. Don't let yourself down. It's okay. Come on, Hana. No. Marshmallow. Okay, listen to me. See, today we'll be learning about earthquakes. Alright? That's why if someone here is new, you have to do one thing. You have to subscribe to the channel, because everything is being covered completely end to end on this channel, right? Okay. Press the subscribe button right now, and there's a bell icon next to it. Bagal mein uske bell icon hai, usko press kar do, because you won't want to miss any session. Okay. The next thing, hashtag is 1 lakh ek saath, right? And this is a new reel which the team has created for you to just remember. आप लोग को याद दिलाने के लिए कि भाई इस चैनल पे क्या क्या होता आया है. All these things are already done. All the powerful sessions already done. More powerful sessions are coming your way, and you will get to know if you are a subscriber. Second, like press karo, press the like button if you haven't done already, because that is the first thing we need to do when you come to a session, right? उसमें तो कोई पूछने की बात ही नहीं है. Come on, है ना? Important announcement. Done. Very good. Hello. I have experienced when I was in Delhi, but it was very slight, very minor. I didn't realize it, but yes, it was. है ना? 1 lakh ek saath. Very good. Enter India's biggest quiz competition on YouTube. People who don't know about Quizmasters, just write Quizmasters and watch the last session. That was grand. And this time it's going to be even grander. That was a baby version, I would say. Okay? So whatever we did last time, this time it'll be much better, because we are planning about for it right from today and onwards. Okay? यहाँ पे planning चलना चालू हो गई है. अच्छे राउंड्स, अच्छे क्वेश्चंस, अच्छे बच्चे, इन सब का सिलेक्शन होने के लिए तैयारी चल रही है. So you don't want to miss it. This time it'll be even bigger. आपको क्या करना है? You have to register so that if you are lucky, you can be part of that and you can join us here live. Fine. Yes. What is Quizmaster? So Ramya, just type Quizmaster Byju's and watch the last session we did, Aishwarya ma'am and me. We did it. It was a grand studio we did it from, and you will love it. Okay. And this time it'll be better. It'll be bigger. 22nd Jan, you have to register for it right now. In this, you can be live participant, and we give you goodies, we give you bags, we showed you, right? The kids who came, we gave them gifts and goodies and bags, right? So it's nice. It's a very nice experience, I would say. You can talk to Kalash, Sasra, they were there, and right, Gagana was there. Come on. Which ma'am will join? That's a surprise. You'll get to know. Don't worry about this. Alright, people, register right now. There is a form given to you in the description. Register right now, okay? Don't forget about this. Chalo, bachcho. Let's talk about earthquakes, right? And it comes suddenly when you see a news, when you open a news, and there's a news about earthquake, right? Hai na? Yes, 2012. Yes, 2011. Bhuj. Mine was 4.2 something. Alex is famous. Kya hal chal? Badhiya ekdam. Now today Menti is not there. Krishnendu, you can tell me right now, because right now the comments I can read properly. What was the comment? I just did that session. I remember everything. You can tell me. Come on. Menti is not there, Ayana. Hello, Vanshika. 2000. Ooh, yes. See, 2011 mein it came in Japan. 2001 mein it came in Bhuj. Okay. I think I said it wrong just now. थोड़ी देर पहले. 2011 was in Japan. 2015 was Nepal. Right. So Nepal was, I think, 7.8. Bhuj was 7.9. Nepal was 9.1. Yes, 2001 is Bhuj, it's Gujarat. Correct. That was devastating. That was the worst earthquake came in India. Yes, Harshini, I can. Right? So, when earthquakes news comes, it's ऐसा नहीं होता है कि दिल बैठ जाता है थोड़ी देर के लिए. Earthquake, you know what? चीजें हिलने लगती हैं. You have no control. This is a natural phenomena on which you can't do anything, right? You can just save your life using some measures which we'll discuss today, है ना? हम लोग के पास बस कुछ ही तरीके होते हैं, but things are actually not in your control. क्या बोलेंगे किसी की गलती है? नहीं, किसी की गलती भी नहीं कह सकते. It's a natural phenomena, right? So earthquakes are pretty dangerous, very devastating, scary is the word I would say. Yes? No, thank you, Asta. Yes, it's scary. First, let's define it. If someone asks you what is an earthquake, what will you tell? Yes, people, this is what the team does. I'm telling you. The team works so hard just to make sure they can give you the best visuals and best content. Okay? Press the like button for them if you haven't done already. Okay? हाँ बचपन में यार मैंने बचपन में भी नहीं बचपन में पता ही नहीं चला था. I was in Delhi in 2000. It was 15. Yes, 2015 I was in Delhi. There I experienced a mild one, and I was in IIT Guwahati once. There also I experienced. हाँ वो थोड़ा सा ज़्यादा था. It was I think 5 around. But हाँ because your door starts to go like this. खिड़की है वो ऐसे गड़ 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 गड़. So it happens. Yes. Correct. Movement of tectonic plates. Thank you, Rudransh. Tremors. And go in open space. Yes, you're right, Chandrakala. Yes. Very good, very good. Nice. So, everybody, listen to me. Natural disaster. What is a natural disaster? Caused due to shaking or trembling of the earth. But this is about earthquake. Earthquake is nothing but it's just a shaking or trembling of the earth. भाई धरती जो है ना, धरती खिसक जाना. It's literally that. धरती खिसक जाना, धरती हिल जाना, right? That's what we call as earthquake, correct? Right? Yes. Shaking of earth, plates, earth basically. Now, these natural phenomena can cause large-scale destruction of human life and property. And this kind of destruction is something we can't even dream of. You might have seen, there is a nice documentary on Netflix about Nepal earthquake. When Nepal earthquake came in 2015, there were a lot of mountaineers who were there on the Everest base camp. What happened there? Langtang Valley. Kathmandu, what happened there? The whole city looked like clean, right? It's very devastating. So earthquakes, we can't even measure how much destruction they cause, right? है ना? Yes. मराठी मला सांगितलं थोडा थोडा. Yes, it's horrible. Yes. नहीं, अरे कृष्ण तू इतना नहीं, don't be so much senti बच्चा, it's okay. Relax, relax, come on. Keep your spirits up, keep learning, come on. है ना? So, yes. And look at this, breaking news, earthquake hits India. For example, let's say if this kind of a news comes, and look at this visual. Sometimes we notice cracks in the earth, right? है ना? Earthquake is nothing, it's just a sudden shaking or trembling of earth which lasts for a very short time. थोड़ी देर के लिए होता है ये. ऐसा नहीं है कि earthquake बहुत लंबे टाइम के लिए आता है, right? It occur every time and sometimes we don't even notice them. But major earthquakes are something we can't even forget. Minor ones, we don't even care about them. But major ones, we can't forget throughout our lifetime. So that's the power of earthquakes, right? So अब सुनो, क्यों होता है? What if I tell you we are living like on a piece of land which is floating over something? Imagine a thermocol piece, है ना? Imagine a thermocol piece floating over a layer of water. If you take in a thali, in a plate, if you take water and you place a thermocol over it, it's floating. Over that thermocol, think of us living. Something like that is the case with us here on earth. Can you imagine? I'm just giving you example so that you can imagine first of all what I'm trying to tell you. Yes, it's floating. You're right, Amrit, है ना? Yes, this little time is very, very disturbing and damaging. Yes, ठीक है? सोचो प्लेट में पानी है, पानी के ऊपर एक थर्माकोल का पीस है. सोचो उस थर्माकोल के पीस के ऊपर हम सब रह रहे हैं. That is our condition right now here on earth. Earth पे all the land mass is actually floating on what? Sir, on hot molten metal. Yes, yes, Sakshi, correct? On mantle of earth, you're right. So it is caused by disturbance deep inside the earth crust. First layer is crust. Second layer is mantle. Then we have core, inner core, outer core. But crust is a layer of land mass, right? Below it is mantle. Mantle is what? Semi-solid, semi-liquid kind of layer. And our crust is floating. और हम रहते हैं उसके ऊपर. सोचो, correct? Right? Yeah, I know, Krishnendu bacha. Relax, take care. See, good students, no, and good kids, never be so sensitive. Understand this space, okay? This space में, when so many comments come, it becomes difficult for a teacher to read all of them, okay? Don't take it so much to the heart. Come on, yes. Crust is magma, you're right. Mantle has partially molten rocks, you're right. Yes, है ना? तो बच्चों ऐसे कभी भी ये नहीं सोचना इग्नोर हो गए हम लोग, हमारी बात नहीं सुनी, ऐसा कभी नहीं होता है, ठीक है? टीचर के लिए सारे बच्चे स्पेशल होते हैं, लेकिन आई एम टेलिंग यू समटाइम इट हैपेंस नॉट इंटेंशनली, वी मिस सम कमेंट्स, ठीक है? इसमें लेकिन दिल पे लेने वाली बात कोई नहीं है. कम ऑन, यस, है ना? वेरी गुड. चलो, सो दैट्स व्हाई it is caused by disturbance deep inside the earth crust. Now imagine in that plate where there is water and there are two thermocol pieces. Let's say they are floating. There'll be a time maybe they will, right? They will collide. कभी ऐसा होगा they will touch each other and slide here and there, right? है ना? Same thing happens with these layers of land also. भाई they are also floating. Sometimes they will strike, sometimes they will रगड़ेंगे एक दूसरे से, correct, right? हाँ, they will rub, correct, right? The crust of the earth is in the form of fragments. In the form of fragments which are known as plates, okay? Tectonic plates is something we call them. Hello Anshika, come on, yes. Very good Amrit, you're right. Like car, huh, you're right. Hello Shasini. Yes, Kritu. Plate, right? Okay? Because this is right now what we see. Long time ago, it was not like this. It was one land mass. Gondwana land we used to call it. फिर सब कुछ अलग-अलग हो गया. They drifted apart, and that's the current state of earth we see right now. है ना? Yes? Correct? They can overlap also, Arsimran, you're right. अगर एक प्लेट के ऊपर एक चढ़ जाती है, that's how mountains are created. And Amrit is correct over there. Himalayan range is actually a very new range. पहले हिमालय और एवरेस्ट was not the tallest mountain. अभी ये नया नया बना है. नया नया मतलब ऐसा नहीं होता कुछ ही साल पहले, नया नया मतलब होता है few 100,000 year back. तो दो प्लेट्स आई and they one of the plate दूसरे पे चढ़ गई. It just I would say overlapped the other one and that's how fold created और ये बन गए mountains. Yes, it is the youngest. It's the youngest mountain range. Yes, you're right. Pangea, very good, Arsimran. Happy birthday, beauty one. Okay. Correct. ठीक है. So the continual motion and collision of the plates with each other causes earthquakes. If they brush past each other like that, or if they collide, so all these will create when you clap or when you hit this table. Let's say you have a table, you hit something, the thing kept at a distance also vibrates, है ना? क्यों? When you hit something, disturbance travels through that body, right? उस body से क्या होता है? Disturbance travel करता है. Here also same thing is happening. When two such big plates of earth they collide or they brush, waves are created. ठीक है? ठीक. Fine. We call them seismic waves. This name is very important. Seismic waves. Seismic. थोड़ा भारी डरावना नाम लग रहा है ना? Seismic. अर्थ की दो प्लेट टकराएंगे तो seismic wave बनेगी. ठीक है? Yes. Yashvir, everything was actually one. And Harsimran is right. Pangea we used to call it. Yes. Gurgun, I think mountains, but I'll have to confirm with. Oh, VPG. Your name is very difficult. We have to confirm with Ankita ma'am. Yes, we can. I can. Krishnendu. Surely. HUL models you have seen, no? Pick one of them. I'll tell you, don't worry. Seismic waves में confusion है. Okay, all right. ठीक है, सुनो. The tremors produce waves on the surface of the earth. These are called seismic waves. Since earthquakes are caused by the movement of plates, the boundaries of plates are the weak zones where earthquakes are more likely to occur. जहाँ हो सकते, possibility है, जहाँ जहाँ weak है ना, तो वहाँ पे, ठीक है? And इनको बोला जाता है फॉल्ट जोन्स. जहां जहां पे वीक है या फिर ऐसे क्रशिंग हो सकता है, ब्रेकिंग हो सकता है, दोज आर कॉल्ड एज फॉल्ट जोन्स. ऑलराइट. अब जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल इंडिया के अंदर भी कुछ कुछ फॉल्ट जोन्स हैं. वी हैव सम हाई प्रोबेबिलिटी जोन्स फॉर अर्थक्वेक, लो प्रोबेबिलिटी जोन्स ऑफ अर्थक्वेक, राइट? है ना? हाँ, करेक्ट. सो सीस्मिक वेव्स, यू कैन से द वेव्स व्हिच कॉज earthquakes or the waves which are produced when two tectonic plates they collide or brush past each other, there is a wave produced which is called as seismic waves. उस point को जहां वो originate होती हैं उसको बोलते हैं epicenter. Correct? है ना? हाँ, correct. Shout out. Why? GW? Come on. So that point is called as epicenter. On the crust where it originates is the focus. Inside the earth, the point from where the waves originate, that is called as focus. ऐसे, right? But on the surface of the earth, just above focus, it is the epicenter. समझ रहे हो? If this is the surface of the earth, यहाँ पर earthquake generate हुआ. Let's say seismic waves are originating over here. This point becomes focus. Above this point, on the surface of the earth, it is called as epicenter. And you might have heard this word. कितने लोगों ने ये नाम सुना है पहले? Whenever you talk about earthquake, there is one more news accompanying that. कि भाई, for example, नेपाल में earthquake हुआ तो epicenter यहाँ था. दिल्ली में एक earthquake आया, epicenter पाकिस्तान में था, right? So you might have heard these things. Yes, ऊपर epicenter, नीचे focus. Fine. और what are the waves called as? Seismic waves, right? Seismic waves. Very good. Good evening. Hypo, yes. We feel seismic waves. Yes, we can. Yes, we feel. Seismic waves, so we actually measure also using a measurement tool. Don't worry, I'll tell you. Come on. The boundaries of the plates are the weak zones where earthquakes are most likely to occur. The weak zones known as seismic or fault zones. I just told you, right? These weak zones are called as seismic or fault zones. Okay. अब इंडियाज seismic zones क्या क्या हैं ये सुनो भाई. This is very interesting and very important information. इंडिया में एक बार बताओ कितने लोगों ने ये सुना है whenever earthquakes happen, you might have heard it is either on the northeast side or this Nepal wala side or Kashmir, the mountainous kind of side. Apart from that, so all the red ones are the highest probable zones of earthquakes or fault zones हैं जहां earthquake आने का खतरा ज्यादा है. Right? Gujarat, you can see Run of Kutch, and this Nepal wala area, northeast wala area, right? Correct? UP, Kashmir, Jammu. So these are high probability zones for earthquakes. You are from Kashmir? Yes. So Kashmir is in high probability zone. Assam have more chances. See, there is a reason also. There is a reason also. Because Himalaya range is so newly created that it did not get time to settle down. So it is settling down slowly. Okay? So that's why they have a lot of seismic or fault zones. इसीलिए Himalayan region जो है ना वहां पर earthquake आने का खतरा थोड़ा ज्यादा है. Yes, Gujarat also has red. Fine, okay. ठीक है. So ये depend करता है कि भाई कहां weak zones हैं. That's how we get the highest probability. This orange, or I would say this pinkish orange kind of zone is the high probability zone. So you can see these areas, right? So these are high probability. Moderate ones are yellow ones. Yellow ones में you can see little bit of Bihar, right? Bengal and Gujarat, थोड़ा सा MP, थोड़ा सा Maharashtra, right? So all these things are coming. Then comes least active. Least active are these, I would say dull, creamish kind of color. Karnataka is here. Right now I am here. Okay. So that's why we never hear earthquake news from these places. है ना? I'm safe. Okay. But my family is in UP बच्चों हैं ठीक है. So that's not a very happy thing to be about. But सुनो everybody listen to me. अंडमान निकोबार highest. It's in highest. और वैसे अगर बात करें पैसिफिक ओशन, द बेल्ट ऑफ फायर वी कॉल इट, जापान अर्थक्वेक, राइट, 2011 9.1, बहुत खतरनाक था वो, राइट. सो व्हाट आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट इज वी नो दीज थिंग्स आर बाउंड टू कम. What can be our responsibility? हम लोग कैसे बच सकते हैं? There are two things. Either first of all we start panicking. Oh, sir, I am living in a place where there is a good chance of earthquake to come. Second is we should know how to protect ourselves from earthquakes and some basic construction, I would say, guidelines. That is important, and that's why this chapter becomes very important. Okay, fine. Yes. Pacific Ocean Ring of Fire. You're right. Oh, New Delhi, I've been there. So everybody, listen to me. Okay, so why this chapter becomes very important, and there are a lot of questions which come from this chapter because it's a very real life application based chapter. Safety, survival in the case of earthquake, right? What are basic construction things? So that's why there is a whole study on this when you grow up. ठीक है, आज हम बात करेंगे कैसे बचा जा सकता है, बेसिक मेथड्स क्या होते हैं, कंस्ट्रक्शन कैसा होना चाहिए. ठीक है, फाइन, रेडी. Now at least all of us understand why it is so important to understand these techniques and these methods. ठीक है, it's not just for the sake of exams, it is for our life as well. ठीक है भाई, समझ गए? बहुत जरूरी है ये चीज सीखना. करेक्ट. यस, आ जाओ. तो देखो, earthquakes could also be caused due to, there are not always, I would say, natural or these plate movement reason to be there for earthquake. There could be other reasons. For example, a nuclear explosion. Sir, why? Nuclear explosion पता है कैसा है? I clapped. So maybe you can't see it, but there was a sound wave or there was a wave which traveled through the atmosphere. है ना? ऐसे अगर हम उसको ध्यान से देख पाए तो एक ऐसे wave निकला होगा. Nuclear explosions, They are so powerful that the earth goes like, in movies you might have seen. In movies we have seen, na, whenever a nuclear explosion happens, the area around it, they shake a lot, right? Okay? Nuclear bomb. Underground explosion. Yes, you're right, Harshini. Hiroshima. Yes, Hiroshima, Nagasaki. Volcanic eruptions. You know, highest or the loudest sound ever heard on earth. कौन सी है? कौन बताएगा? Loudest sound ever heard on earth. And you have a hint. It's a volcanic eruption. नहीं Manjeet. Due to machine noise. नहीं गुनगुन. That is very feeble. It is a volcanic eruption. गूगल कर रहे हैं बहुत लोग है ना? Oh, very good, Subhash. Nice. Meteors also, yes, you're right. Meteors, but it's from space. Yes, it's a volcanic eruption. Mount Krakatau, Indonesia. That was the loudest sound ever heard on earth. When it came, sound traveled the earth, I think twice or thrice. So I was once researching for a topic and that's where I went across this particular. हम भी ऐसा नहीं है हमको इतनी नॉलेज होती है. कई बार हम तुम लोग को पढ़ाने के लिए ना खुद पढ़ रहे होते हैं, नई चीजें ढूंढ रहे होते हैं. And that's how I came across this. कि Mount Krakatau, when this volcanic eruption happened, it was the loudest sound ever heard. Yes, correct. You're right, Indonesia. है ना? That will do something. Don't worry. Fine. So volcanic eruptions, because they are also so powerful. Boom. So earthquake happen because of volcanic eruptions also. Asteroids. We all know asteroids की वजह से भाई, if from space a rock comes and hits the earth, it is more devastating than a nuclear bomb. Right? Correct? है ना? Very good. Ore, Vanita. Okay. Yes, this is Krakatau. Fine. So, second, an earthquake can also cause floods and tsunamis. Sir, earthquake. Shaking of land. How can an earthquake cause tsunami? Anybody? Can you think? How can an earthquake cause tsunami? Yes, Sir Simran. Anjana, I'll explain. Waves. Shaking. Underwater earthquake. Yes, the sea also shakes. Dekho, if let's say this is the, for example, this is the ocean bed, let's say, and this here is the water. Let's assume this is the water. Okay. Now, suddenly shifting happened, and what happened over here? This part suddenly went down, or let's say this part suddenly came up like this. If suddenly this came up, ऐसे shaking happened. So water के साथ क्या हुआ? Water level increased. So imagine there is a pond and you throw a pebble inside the pond, right? You throw a pebble inside the pond, or let's say you take a cracker. And you explode it underwater. For example, if you explode it underwater, what happens? Boom, right? Same thing happens when earthquake happens on or inside the ocean. So much water gets displaced that waves become like, oh, very high waves come. And that's how tsunamis occur, right? Okay? Yes, in huge amount it happens. And tsunamis also we know. Because tsunami we have seen, Tamil Nadu wala tsunami, right? That was also very destructive, correct? Hello Pranavi. It's okay, yeah, it's slightly late. Yes. Due to movement of tectonic plates. Correct, hai na? Underwater earthquakes cause tsunami. Fine. So, that's how we get floods and landslides and tsunami. Fine. And tsunami, though, look at this wave. Tsunami waves are very, very destructive. Meters high of wave, which you don't expect. Correct, hai na? You're right, Harsimran. And see, many houses collapsed due to the earthquake. This is another type of news which we come across from earthquake, right? Alex is wondering, yeah, earthquake, wouldn't it be so better if there is a device which can measure how strong or weak the earthquake is? I mean, if earthquakes are so devastating, is there a way to quantify them? Can we measure? because we all hear this word, no, 7.9, 8.1, 9.1, 4.4. What is all this? Very good. Richter scale, seismograph, how strong, how weak. To answer this question, the science came into the picture, right? We call it Richter scale, and that's what we hear in the news. कि भाई नेपाल में earthquake आया था, कितना? 7.9. Bhuj का था 8.1, 8.2, right? So all these things are what? These numbers are what? They are readings of earthquake. We call it Richter scale, right? So, and who gives you these readings? Seismograph. Seismograph. Look at the word. Seismo. Sir, seismo. Seismic waves. Earthquake wala waves, right? Seismic waves को measure करने वाला graph. A graph which can give you about seismic waves. Seismic graph. Seismograph. ठीक है? Connect everything. Seismograph. The instrument used to record the seismic waves caused by earthquakes is called the seismograph. And it's in very simple words, if I want to tell you, you can think of it कि एक चीज हैंगिंग है, जैसे जैसे वो हिलेगी नीचे एक पेपर है जो चलता जाएगा एंड इट विल कीप रिकॉर्डिंग इट ऐसे 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 राइट. व्हाट इज बॉब? बॉब इज अ हेवी थिंग, हेवी मेटल बॉब विच इज हैंगिंग. हमको क्या चाहिए? एक चीज फ्रीली लटकी हुई है. आप ऐसे सोचो ना, ऐसे फॉर एग्जाम्पल लेट्स से ये है ये, और मैं बहुत सिंपल करके बता रहा हूं, आई एम जस्ट टेलिंग यू वेरी सिंपली. लेट्स से नीचे एक पेन लगा देते हैं हम. फॉर एग्जाम्पल लेट्स से देयर इज अ पेन एंड देयर इज अ पेपर गोइंग. ठीक है, इट द मोमेंट अर्थक्वेक विल कम इट विल मूव ऐसे ऐसे, द पेन विल मूव एंड दिस पेपर इट विल ड्रॉ अ ग्राफ ऑन द पेपर. सिमिलरली इन वेरी सिंपल वर्ड्स. ठीक है, मोस्ट पावरफुल यार जापान वाला आई नो 9.1, मोर देन दैट आई डोंट नो राइट नाउ. हाँ, seismograph gives you and then that graph you quantify it. ठीक है, so बच्चों सुनो सुनो सुनो, come on. This is pen attached to a vibrating system and that's how we get a graph over there. अब सुनो, this is something which we got a graph. Now अब उस ग्राफ को ना हम लीनियरली प्लॉट नहीं करते. That graph we plot at different scales. ये थोड़ा सा लॉगरिथमिक की तरफ जाता है, but I won't talk about this right now. You can say it is not linear. हम ये नहीं बोल सकते कि बहुत लीनियर ग्राफ है. ठीक है, उसके अंदर फिर हम एक ग्राफ बनाते हैं. The power of an earthquake is expressed in terms of a magnitude on a scale called the Richter scale. आप जब बड़े होगे ना तो आप एक ग्राफ देखोगे, लॉगरिथमिक ग्राफ. उस ग्राफ में यू विल नोटिस फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम कि जो सेक्शंस बने होते हैं कुछ दूर दूर हैं, कुछ पास पास हैं. तो दिस काइंड ऑफ ग्राफ यू विल लेटर सी इन योर एकेडमिक लाइफ. ठीक है, व्हाट इज स्ट्रिंग? धागा. लीनियर स्केल देखो बच्चों, लीनियर स्केल पता है कैसा होता है? ऐसा जैसे हमने मोशन में पढ़ा है ना, वी हैव लर्नड इन मोशन. फॉर एग्जांपल दिस इज डिस्टेंस एंड दिस इज टाइम एंड वी से इफ इट इज इंक्रीजिंग इट्स अ कांस्टेंट वेलोसिटी, राइट? कांस्टेंट वेलोसिटी. इसका मतलब इक्वल डिस्टेंसेस कवर्ड इन इक्वल इंटरवल्स ऑफ टाइम. सो दिस इज अ लीनियर ग्राफ. बट लॉगरिथमिक ग्राफ यू विल रियलाइज व्हेन यू कम कि लॉगरिथमिक ग्राफ ना ऐसे होते हैं, कुछ कुछ ऐसे, यूं ऐसे 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 ऐसे. सो इस तरह के होते हैं. फाइन. सो यू विल सी दिस. अगर आप किसी स्टेशन दुकान में जाके पूछोगे ना लॉग ग्राफ दे दो, तो ये वाला ग्राफ मिलेगा आपको. एंड डोंट वरी, यू विल गेट इट पक्का. हाँ, व्हाई इज मैग्नेट? मैग्नेट इज अटैच्ड सो दैट इट कैन ब्रिंग दिस मेटल वाला बॉब इन द सेंटर अगेन. मैग्नेट कर सकते हैं. कुछ मशीन में स्प्रिंग लगा होता है सो दैट ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए कि ये ऐसे ही चला जाए. उसको ना वापस लाने के लिए सेंटर में एक फोर्स चाहिए. तो मैग्नेट क्या करता है? उसको वापस सेंटर में लेके आता है. यस, seismograph is the device which plots the graph, and this graph, to understand it, we have a scale called as the Richter scale, right? Richter scale. Fine. The Richter scale, the power of an earthquake is expressed in terms of a magnitude on a scale called the Richter scale. It ranges from 0 to 9. Okay, and destructive earthquakes higher than 7. So you can see 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6 तक और 5 तक it's green, मतलब small, moderate. But above that 6 पे yellow, 7 पे you can say dark yellow, strong. 8 होते ही it becomes orange, and 9 पे it's like great, very destructive, right? है ना? हाँ, seismograph is the machine. Seismogram is that, you can say, graph given on the paper. On that paper you can say the axis and the values, they are because of Richter scale. ठीक है? It was very dangerous. You are right, हरसिमरन. जापान का 9 वाला अर्थक्वेक was very dangerous. उनका तो यार न्यूक्लियर पावर प्लांट तक डिस्ट्रॉय हो गया था, जबकि न्यूक्लियर पावर प्लांट आर स्पेशली बिल्ट टू मेंटेन और आई वुड से सस्टेन अर्थक्वेक्स. यस, व्हाई अ मेटल बॉब? हर्षनी, मेटल बॉब इज लाइक दैट हेवी, एक हेवी बॉब है जो अपने आप हवा से नहीं हिलेगा, जब धरती हिलेगी तभी हिलेगा, इसीलिए यू कैन से फाइन टू गिव स्टेबिलिटी टू इट. ओके, नाउ we should all know some of the basic safety measures so that we should be prepared in our life in case, भगवान ना करे, खुदा ना करे, कभी अर्थक्वेक आया, हम सबको पता होना चाहिए क्या करना है. ठीक है, ऐसा नहीं कि ब्लैंक डर के मारे भाग गए थे उधर. राइट? यस मंजीत, करेक्ट. हाउ कैन वी प्रेडिक्ट? दिस फॉल्ट जोन्स में ना वी कीप अ क्लोज आई ऑन देम. यस, मेटल बॉल इज कॉल्ड बॉब. Understood na? Fine. So suno, safety measures during earthquakes, very important, extremely important, I would say. It's a star mark because this is something which is very important from your exam point of view. They come, mostly they come. Yes? What is fault zone? Sarjeet, I just explained, no? Fault zones are those weak zones which are more probability of earthquake to be coming. Fine. Do not use the elevator. Elevator में मत जाना. लाइट जा सकती है, यू कैन बी ट्रैप्ड इनसाइड एलिवेटर. सेकेंड, स्टे अवे फ्रॉम पोटेंशियली डेंजरस ऑब्जेक्ट्स. फॉर एग्जाम्पल सर, रैक्स विच कैन फॉल ऑन यू, है ना, सीलिंग फैन के नीचे नहीं खड़ा होना. सो व्हाट वी डू, आइदर वी गो टू द कॉर्नर. सर क्यों? हमने देखा होगा, वेन एवर यू माइट हैव सीन सम डॉक्यूमेंट्री ऑन अर्थक्वेक, यू विल रियलाइज दैट यू नो कहां से सीलिंग ब्रेक होती है, बीच से. फ्रॉम द सेंटर इज वेयर द सीलिंग ब्रेक्स. हमेशा ऐसी होता है. अगर आपका मकान है ऐसा, इफ लेट्स से this is what your house looks like, if the ceiling is going to break, it will break from the center because there is no support in the center. Corner से break नहीं होती है. So that's why one is go to the corner. ठीक है? Fine. हाँ, correct. Ashok, yes, true. It was also very destructive, right? Stand in the corner. Cover your head and neck. क्यों? Because you know what? The most damaging thing for our body could be if something falls on your head. अब मेरे सिर पे तो और चोट लगेगा. ठीक है? So yes, cover your head and neck. Second, so that's why you can go under a table. Don't panic. The worst we can do is panic. It won't help you. Do not stand at a doorway. कभी भी doorway पे खड़े नहीं होना, दरवाजे पे. ठीक है? Because there we have joints. थोड़ा सा ना दीवार वार लगा होता है, joints होते हैं, तो it's risky. Fine. You're right, Amrit. हाँ. We have heard this because they can sense infrasound. Starting में क्या होता है, infrasound आता है उससे. Drive to a clear area and avoid bridges. Best है, the best thing you can do is go in an open ground, खुला, जहां आसपास बिल्डिंग ना हो. Otherwise go to the street. In the middle of the street just चुपचाप बैठ जाओ. Yes, हाँ, लेट जाओ जमीन में. लेकिन लेटने में भी एक खतरा है, बॉडी पे गिर सकता है. तो हमारा पता है सबसे सेफ क्या होता है, ऐसे नीचे करके ऐसे करके बैठना. दैट इज द बेस्ट यू कैन डू. ओके, फाइन. यस सरजीत, यू कैन. ऑलराइट. सो बच्चों, दैट्स व्हाई, सी दिस इज व्हाट किड्स आर डूइंग, लाइक दिस. गेटिंग इट? If earthquake comes in school, these kids, what they did, very very nicely, they all knew what to do. फटाक से किताबें बंद किया, they went under the seats और फटाक से सर पे हाथ रख के बैठ गए. Class 10th and 12th science, we used to get the marks. 10th में साइंस में अच्छे थे यार मेरे, it was 90 plus, and 12th में also it was 90 plus. Yes, crouch down under a table. Okay. And you know what? People living in seismic zones use mud or timber as construction materials. Why? You don't want very heavy materials in your house because heavy materials will fall and damage more. Okay? So that's why people who live in seismic zones, no? And somebody was saying कच्चा घर बनाना. अरे आई एम नॉट ब्रिलियंट. पेपर वॉज इजी. आईसीएसई में आई टेल यू सिलेबस इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट बट पेपर इज यूजुअली वेरी इजी. यस. हाँ रुद्रांश was saying yes correct. हाँ इट्स मेसी ओनली. यस कच्चा हाउस विशाल करेक्ट है ना. सो बच्चों यू नो व्हाट एंड कंस्ट्रक्शन में साइंटिस्ट और सिविल इंजीनियर slowly they are improvising. They are trying to make constructions which are more I would say earthquake. They can sustain earthquakes, right? So this is another. The Central Building Research Institute, Roorkee, has developed quake-resistant houses. So they are making different methods so that the buildings can be earthquake-proof. ठीक है? The foundation should be deep, or you can say cupboards and shelves are fixed to the walls. छोटी-छोटी चीजें. Since some buildings may catch fire, so it is to make sure that they have firefighting equipment and better construction materials. So all these are you might have seen. And whenever new construction happens, तुम लोगों ने एक चीज सुनी होगी, कभी भी अगर नया कंस्ट्रक्शन होता है, let's say a metro bridge or something, they all say that it can withstand an earthquake of around 8.5. दिल्ली में जो मेट्रो बन रही है ना, there is a proper guideline for it कि भाई it should be able to withstand earthquake of I think more than 8.5. Yes, है ना? Correct. So firefighting equipment is very important. Cupboards should be fixed so that they don't fall on you. आग लगने का खतरा रहता है जब अर्थक्वेक आते हैं. क्यों? शॉर्ट सर्किट होते हैं, बिजली के तार टूट जाते हैं. So that's why it's very important. We should have these things, and especially in offices and everything we have these things, right? So cupboard fix करो, extinguishers रखो, put mirrors and other dangerous objects in low places. मिरर्स वगैरह से कि कांच टूट के लगने का खतरा होता है, राइट? सो दैट्स व्हाई. यस है ना. एवरीवन फोकस. अरे ये गलत जगह चला गया डिबेट. फोकस कम ऑन. नहीं आता है बचाने. राइट कम ऑन. वी कैन नॉट प्रेडिक्ट. इंफ्रासाउंड से वी कैन प्रेडिक्ट स्लोली बट इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट. यू डोंट गेट प्रायर वार्निंग लाइक वी गेन इन साइक्लोन्स. ठीक है? यस है ना बच्चों. सुनो अब फटाफट समराइज करेंगे व्हाट वी हैव लर्न टुडे वेरी क्विकली. अर्थक्वेक इट्स अ नेचुरल डिजास्टर कॉज्ड बाय शेकिंग और ट्रेम्बलिंग ऑफ द अर्थ. ठीक है? कॉज क्या होता है? टेक्टोनिक प्लेट्स आइदर दे ब्रश और दे कोलाइड. ओके. प्लेट्स एंड अर्थ आर कॉल्ड एज सीस्मिक जोन्स, द फॉल्ट जोन्स. और अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट वी ऑल हैव सीन दिस मैप. यू नो व्हाट आर द डेंजरस वाला जोन्स. ऑलराइट. इसके अलावा वी हैव अ सीस्मोग्राफ which is a device which tells you how much magnitude earthquake came. It gives you a graph called as seismogram. और इसके अंदर एक स्केल होता है, उसको बोलते हैं रिक्टर स्केल. ठीक है? रिक्टर स्केल इज नॉट अ लीनियर स्केल. इसका मतलब एवरी वन स्टेप यू इंक्रीज. फॉर एग्जाम्पल कोई बताएगा अगर भाई हम 4 से कहीं पे आया अर्थक्वेक 4 का एंड कहीं पे आया अर्थक्वेक 5 का, इंटेंसिटी में कितना डिफरेंस था? रुड़की इज इन उत्तराखंड. नहीं. हाँ अरे IIT रुड़की इट्स अ प्लेस. 10. वेरी गुड. 10. Krishna, that's why we take shelter inside it so that if something falls, no, they will not fall on your head directly. 10. अब सुनो 4 से 5 में 10 का अंतर था, 5 से 6 में 10 का अंतर है. But between 4 and 6, if you just hear कि earthquake of 4 came there, earthquake of 6 came there, I mean in listening it feels like सर 4 का आया था और 6 का आया था, कितना ही difference था. अरे 4 और 6 they are like 2 even numbers very close to each other. No, the difference is 100 times of the intensity. ठीक है? Every step you jump, you are jumping 10 times. Fine? ठीक है? तो इससे समझ में आता है कि 7 और 9 में बहुत डिफरेंस है. Yes, hello Bartika. Yeah, come on. So, strength is expressed in Richter scale. It's a 1-mark question, very important question. Safety measures, panic नहीं करने का बेटा. Do not use the elevator. Lift में नहीं जाने का. भागो stairs पे. Stay from potentially dangerous objects and get under desk and hold on. बच्चों को देखा था ना? फटाफट टेबल के नीचे, स्पीड में एकदम, right? That's important. Desk break. Desk will not break as such. It will still provide some cushion. ठीक है? That's why. And wood is there. Wood is better. If a concrete, let's say, concrete stone falls, it will fall on the desk first and then on you. You will still be safe instead of it falling directly on you. Okay? Yes, it's okay, Pratima. And kids, this is the homework for you. Hey, don't answer here. Okay? This is the homework for you. Answer in the comment section with proper reasoning. Identify the place in India where earthquake is least likely to strike. आई एम सेइंग रीजनिंग, मतलब ऐसा नहीं है केवल आंसर लिखा और फिर बताना क्यों, व्हाई डू यू थिंक अबाउट दिस. ठीक है, फाइन. इट्स अ होमवर्क क्वेश्चन एंड इट्स फाइनली टाइम फॉर हाउ टू इंप्रूव योर इंग्लिश. देखो भाई, इंग्लिश सुधार लो. आई एम टेलिंग यू इट्स गुड, इट्स इंपॉर्टेंट बिकॉज लेटर वी रियलाइज कि इट्स टू लेट. ठीक है, इफ यू फील लाइक यू वांट हेल्प इन इंग्लिश एंड people, if you talk to people in English and they laugh sometimes, अरे यार इसको इंग्लिश नहीं आती है, अच्छी. So it's okay. You need help. You need some place where you can be yourself and people talk to you. They don't judge you. They don't measure you. They don't look at you. So this is that kind of a space. You have nice 2-teacher model sessions. You have nice Cambridge certified teachers. You have group discussions. You have speaking classes. So we can assume after 2 months of this program, अपने को डर नहीं लगेगा स्टेज पे खड़े होकर इंग्लिश बोलने में. दैट्स समथिंग विच वी कैन एक्सपेक्ट एंड दैट्स अ गुड थिंग. फाइन. अगर लगता है हेल्प चाहिए, ट्राई करके देख लो. मे बी इट हेल्प्स. आई एम नॉट सेइंग इट विल बिकॉज गारंटी किसी चीज का नहीं है, लेकिन आई एम सेइंग इट शुड हेल्प बिकॉज आई हैव सीन द प्रोग्राम. इट्स गुड. ओके, फाइन है ना. अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट पीपल, वी हैव गॉट यू कवर्ड. बाई नेचुरल फिनोमिना इज डन. 2 पार्ट थे इसके, आज अर्थक्वेक भी खत्म हो गया. फाइन. So that's why check out the important playlist for you. It is there on the channel, updated for you so that you don't waste your time. Correct? हाँ, chameleon. I know. These guys are yeah, chameleon. What is lighting? Lightning, I think you are asking. All right, people. Last but not the least, if you like whatever was done today, all these important videos, concepts, visuals, they were put there so that you can learn better. इसीलिए नहीं करते हैं. करने का आसान तरीका भी है, right? There's an easy way to do all these things. Take the NCERT, put screenshots. It's very easy, है ना भाई? But we don't do it. Why? Because that is not something which you like to learn, right? है ना भाई? कुछ स्पेशल करना है तो मेहनत लगेगी तो उनको तारीफ चाहिए होगी. It's your job to appreciate these guys. Fine. मेहनत करते हैं तो तारीफ लगती है. Appreciate people. Put the like button right now. Press the like button right now. Subscribe if you haven't done already. ठीक है जी? तुमको नहीं चाहिए ना स्क्रीनशॉट? बता दो अभी. चलो. Take care. Press the like button, share and subscribe. That's a small thing and we'll see you soon. Don't worry. पक्का. Electroplating experiment. यार वहां डाल देना जरा कमेंट सेक्शन में. Give link of first part. मैसी जी मिल जाएगा आपको. Alright. चलो बच्चों, टेक केयर एंड आई थिंक फॉर साइंस एक्सपेरिमेंट यू कैन गो विद स्लाइड प्रोजेक्टर यार. एंड वी हैव गिवन, नहीं, आई विल गिव यू सम होमवर्क. चलो, टेक केयर, बाय बाय. टाइम टेबल आज क्या है? वेडनेसडे ना? इस हफ्ते और नहीं है शायद. आई लेट यू नो. चलो, टेक केयर बच्चों, सी यू, है ना? कीप लर्निंग. बाय बाय.